שומרני אל כי חסיס יבוך
לכתוב את הבית, שומרני אל כי חסיס יבוך
אומרת לאדוני אדוני אותו טוי ועשי בעלולך לקדושים אשר בארץ הימו וידירי כל חפצי בם ירבו עצבויסו מחר מוהרו בלסיך נזקיהם מדום ובלסו אס שמויסו מעל ספוסוי
ירבו עצבויסו
אדוני מנוס חלקי וחויסי עתו תוימיך גוירו לי חבולים נופלו לי בנעימים אף נחלות שופרו אלוהי אבורך אדוני אשר יוצאני אף לילו יסרוני חיל יויסוי שיביסי אדוני לנגדי סומיד כי מימיני בעל מועד לכן שמח ליבי ויוגל כבודי אף בשרי ישכון לבטח כי לא יסעזוב נפשי לשאול לא יסיתן חסידך לרויס שוחס תוידייני אוי רחיים סויבס מוחויס אס פונךו נימויס בימינךו נצח בואי לי 5 ליטר.
Toidi yorad leganoi lerugas haboisem lilkoit bashay shanim HaKadosh Baruch Hu who we love so much descended into his garden to the fragrant rose to pluck a very special Shoshana, special rose. The Gemara tells us, Zu Misa Sadikim. The Arizal on his Hesped of the Ramak brought the posik Ki yeh bi'ish chet mishpat moves v'humos v'salisa oisai al eitz. He was Megala that there's a Bechina v'hoya that there's a person asher yeh be'esh chet mishpat moves. Chet from Loshen v'hu yischata boy. A person that's in ganzen rein, a person that's cleansed, that's totally innocent. Ki yeh be'ish chet mishpat moves. There's no question of a mishpat moves. He's completely noki. V'salisa oisai al eitz. We have to be toila. We have to assume the Tama Misa is the original chet. Odom v'chava, be'et yeshel nachash. That's the only way to understand the P'tira of Malky Brindel, Bas Reb Shmuel Fischel, Allah Shalom. It was Purim Tavshin Dalid, and Remelia Meir Bloch, the Telzer Rosh Yeshiva, was dancing and was misameach in tells. Simchas Hayom. And a Frau walked over and she said to him, Rebbe, how could you do this? We all know that your mishpacha you haven't seen for years, left over in tells. The Rosh Yeshiva happened to be in America, and he didn't know, he hadn't heard from them, he didn't know whether they're alive or not. And Ba'isa Shah, how could you dance? How's it shaykh such a zach? How's it shaykh to be besimcha? And he answered, and he said, by Kriyas Yamsuf, it says, Bikshu Malachim Loi Mashira. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to the Malachim, Maise Yodai Tovim Bayam, V'atem Oimrim Shira. How could you say Shira? Maise Yodai Tovim Bayam. My creations, there's a Tzar Ashchina. How could you say Shira at such a time? Fragte Bel Yameya, so how did the Yidden say Shira? How did the Yidden say Shira? If the Malachim couldn't say Shira, so how could the Yidden say Shira Hayam? If Meister Yodov is Teuven? Hat gesagt, that Avraham Avinu, on the way to the Akedah, it is Al Bakasha. Avraham Avinu is gegangen zu der Akedah, Vayelchu Shneim Yachdov. Gegangen, Avraham Avinu went with tears, and at the same time, B'simcha Rabbah, to do Ratzon Hashem. Ein Malach echad oise shtei shlichuyos. A Malach is not shaykh. A Malach can only do one thing. If the Malachim are saying Shira, so they can't commiserate, they can't be nice b'oil, with the Tzar Ashchina, with the Meister Yod of Tovim Bayam, it's not shaykh. Only a Yid is shaykh to have the two emotions at the same time. Ois v'chedva b'mkaimai. A Yid could have a gewaltige gevura. A Yid could go through Yisurim mit der gewaltige Starkheit, mit der gewaltige Simcha. It's very hard. We got a message a few weeks ago. And I read you the message. At 6 o'clock in the morning, my son and my daughter-in-law send this message. Malky was taken to the ER with a fever. As we arrived at the hospital entrance, she said, I thank Hashem for my life, even though I would like it to be different. I know He has a plan for me, the best possible plan. Ois b'chedva b'mkaimai. Aggressive malachim. This is Betzim Aloshin. He meant the Balatanya. The Balatanya zok v'zeh Aloshin reishis hakoil. Sheyismach ha'adam b'chol eis v'sho. V'yiyeh mamish b'munasai b'Hashem hamchaya u'meitiv imay kol rega. Chofetz Chaim sagt der Teire Moschel. We know the ganze Olam was mishtatev unbelievably mit unsere Tzara and Chas v'Sholem soll nicht denken is Raschlus, soll nicht denken Kashes. And it's Gedai, Ibit zu sagen am Moschel von der Heilige Chofetz Chaim. He says, a Yid once was davening Shabbos in a shul, and he's watching by Kriyas HaTorah the Gabbai Telt Aliyas. Kayin, Levi, Shlishi, from the back of the shul, Revi, von der Seite, Chamishi, von gar einem anderen Ort, Kahena v'Chahena. Afterwards, he goes over to the Gabba, and he says, very strange, I don't see any Seder over here. Why didn't you go straight down the roads over here? So von dorten, von jener Platz. The Gabbai says to him, he says, Rabbi Yid, you're here for one Shabbos. Ich bin schon der Gabbai. I'm arranging the aliyahs for many weeks and many months. Shlishi was a Yid. First he was a Chiyuv. Revi was a Talmud Chacham. I ignored the other person, the next row. He has a simcha the next Shabbos. Kahena v'chahena. He says, the Gabbai says to him, you can't expect that you come for one Shabbos and you can understand the whole Seder. How you talking, you have any kashas over here? Sagt der Heilige Chofetz Chaim, Yemei Shnei Seinu Vayim Shivim Shana, Im Begevurei Shmeinim Shana, we come of the Welt, we come, we have a very limited picture. The Eibishter has cheshbainis, V'sheish Shemei Breishis, Ad Achris Hayomim. What do we see? What do we understand? It's not shaykh. Ki loy machshavaysai, machshavaysaychem, v'loy darchechem drachoi, Ne'um Hashem. Again, we want to thank the Olam, and particularly the Olam in this Mokum, in Shiraz Dvaira, with some of the sisters, L'chaim of the Nifteres, our Talmidais, and the Witza'akais and Yalolais, Shemea to the Eibishter, and we're confident, Hein Kel Kabir V'lo Yimos, Ein Hashem Moyes B'tfiloson Shel Rabim. The Eibishter does not ignore the tefillos were heard, and were mispalel to the Eibishter. Yehi Ratzain Lefonecha Shemei Atfilos Shetosim Shemei Kol Bichyos Shetosim Demoiseinu B'noidcha Liyos. That these tefillos and these bichyos Satzileni come mikol gzeiros koshos v'achzorios. Malky, you accomplished in 7.5 years with your amunah, with your bitachon, agra, the Hesped daluya. The schar is what we take from the Hesped, is what it elevates us, and we're mispalel to the Eibishter that these bichyos and these tefillos, Eibishter will take and fill up his night, the container of the bichyos, and that'll be a hatzalah. V'satzileni mikol gezeiros koshois v'achzorios ki l'chol levad eineinu tluyos u'vilam oves l'netzach u'mocha Hashem v'likim dim ha'me'al kol panim.